Good morning, all of you. Yesterday we had discussed about the first two stanza of this poem. Today we are going to explain the third stanza of this poem, which was written by Alfred Noyes. Now let's get started. Then the gardener suddenly slapped his knee and doubled up, shaking silently, and the duck all the quacked as if they were daft. And it sounded as if the old drake laughed. Oh, there wasn't a thing that didn't respond when Daddy fell into the pond. Now let's read it again. Then the gardener suddenly slapped his knee and doubled, shaking suddenly, and the ducks all quacked as if they were daft, and it sounded as if the old drake laughed. Oh, there wasn't a thing that didn't respond when Daddy fell into the pot. Here we have the another word is daft. Let's see what is the meaning of it in the textbook itself. Daft means foolish. Daft means foolish. Can be write it down later, or you can write down now itself. The word is be noted down in your notebook. Now let's explain what is there in the third stanza of this poem. The third stanza actually talks about the gardener who suddenly slaps his knees because he was lost in his commotion and he was just getting back from it. He shakingly stood up from the laughter, and the ducks quacked as though they were in the draft and being moving. The entire sounded like an old drake laughing around with such big noises. See what is there in the third stanza of this poem. The third stanza mainly talk about the gardener who suddenly slapped his knees because he was lost in his commotion and he was just getting back from it. He shakingly stood up from the laughter and the ducks quacked as though they were in the draft and being moving. The entire sound sounded like an old drake laughing around with such big noises. The last few lines says that when Daddy fell into the pond, there was not a single thing that did not respond to the fall, and in turn, Daddy made everybody's day more enjoyable than by sitting idle and having nothing to do. See, the last few lines says that clearly says what says when Daddy fell into the pond, there was not a single thing that did not respond to the fall, and in turn, Daddy made everybody's day more enjoyable. As we have seen in the first stanza and second stanza of the poem, that they were not ready to enjoy the day because the day was very boring. So Daddy made everybody's day more enjoyable than by sitting idle and having nothing to do. Daddy fell into the pond is said to the kids when they either fall or when they accidentally hit on something, and to get the embarrassment out, one could hear the small giggles and laughs that comes out naturally. Here also it happens naturally. Such is the effect of this poem. It is so true and simple in words. So the poet who has given the poem in such a true and simple in words. So easy in the students we can easily understand. The students can easily understand about this poem. I think you understand the poem. I think it is clear for you now. First three stanza is written by Alfred Noyes. First stanza of the poem, they plan to go out to enjoy the day. The incident which happened, father suddenly fall into the pond. So what they do, they plan to click on they used to have the camera and clicked on. And what is happened in the port, the incident which was totally explained in a simple and true manner. So hereafter, we will directly move to the question. So I will send you those questions plus only I will give only the questions. Try to write the answers by yourself. Then we will make some correction. Then there are four questions. Based on the questions, I would like to give you some activities too that you would get it in the WhatsApp group itself. So thank you for listening to me. Have a nice day. Thank you.